Hello and welcome to Menrvaa News London. In the city centre of Liverpool, 15 people have been arrested during an anti-lockdown protest, including a 16-year-old man who was detained on suspicion of assaulting an emergency worker after an officer was pushed to the chest. Since the second lockdown had been announced, hundreds have gathered to rallies. Merseyside Police released a statement. Those detained were being held on suspicion of breaching public order and coronavirus rules. Under the new legislation, officers will now have the power to ask people suspected of antisocial behaviour to leave the area and not return for up to 48 hours, as well as seizing any related items, including vehicles. This comes after another 19,875 coronavirus cases and 341 deaths reported in the UK. 16 days into the second lockdown, the Office of National Statistics has said the number of coronavirus infections in the UK has appeared to have levelled off in recent weeks. Yesterday, Wales opened its first rapid mass testing centre in Merthyr Tydfil. Everyone living or working in the area is entitled to a free test. The aim is to identify more positive cases and stop the disease spreading unchecked. The test will give a result in around 20 to 30 minutes and do not need sending to a lab. People who test positive will then get a traditional swab test, which has a higher degree of accuracy, and will then be asked to return home to self-isolate for 14 days. Those without symptoms have also been urged to take a test. People on low incomes who are told to self-isolate and are unable to work from home will be able to claim £500. The Prime Minister Boris Johnson is expected to illustrate a plan for post-lockdown outlining any Christmas restrictions. That's all for today's London News. News Desk, London.